Everything starts from self-awareness. And, we talked a little bit earlier about, some of the ways I manage myself, which, I was pleased with how I've managed myself in business over the years and made lots of friends and got on with lots of people. But you're always learning. And I think the ability to reflect and be self-aware is hugely important. And if there's one thing I could go back and do back in my old business, it would have been to implement a kind of really positive feedback culture, a constant feedback culture, not a monthly one-to-one where we have a little chat with somebody about how well they're doing or not and tell them as their manager whether they're doing a great job or not. But if, for example, maybe we should do it when we finish this, Sean, I'll tell you how well I think I've done in this interview. And then I'll tell you something, something I've done really well, a couple of things I've done really well. And then maybe I'll tell you something that I could have done better. I'll self-reflect. And then maybe you can share your thoughts of a couple of things I did well and something that I could maybe think about for future. And for me, that little nugget of a feedback loop is just an amazing way of businesses moving forward and of having a constant learning culture, so it doesn't become brutal. The problem with feedback in many businesses is we hold off. We think we're aligned. We're not actually aligned. We just get on with each other really well. But it doesn't mean we agree. We just don't bring things up because we get on well. So actually having that kind of learning culture where, start with self-reflection first. Ask people to self-reflect. Do a project, PIR. What do you think? Well, I was running it. Here's what I think went really well, a couple of things. And here's what I think we could improve on. And don't dwell on the negative. We're wired again to dwell on the negative. We always look for the gap. What's the problem with me? Human beings, we're not problems waiting to be fixed. We're just full of opportunity waiting to be released. So let's focus on that.